Welcome to another video by Lane Creations, Log Analysis Made Easy. We're going to talk about another new feature in Splunk 10. This one is relating to the universal forwarders. Have you ever had that situation where you set up a universal forwarder and it's not sending the logs? So what do? You go remote into the universal forwarder, you try to run the B tools, and you try to figure out what is going on. Why do my configurations not work? You'll spend time looking through your apps and your deployment settings, and it can be quite a hassle to troubleshoot. Why is that universal forwarder not sending logs? Well, Splunk has heard that problem and they've changed. They've also changed some vernacular, so we're going to go over that really quick. But here in our Splunk 10, I don't know why I want to call it Windows. In our Splunk 10, if we come to settings, we come over here to distributed environment, we're going to notice that forwarder management is gone. They've stopped calling these forwarders and manage that way. It's now agent management. I don't know the reason for the change, but that's what it is. So you come into agent management, and it's got a slightly different UI now. We can look at it and we can see how many of our agents are offline. We got none. How many agents are in error? We've got 0. And how many agents have their updated applications? We got 1. Well, that's good because that's all I've got in my environment right now. I can look at the forwarders. I can look at my applications. What applications do I have in place? And it will show me how many are partially deployed, fully deployed, and my server classes. You'll notice each of these, it's changed a little bit. We can now see a little bit more information, the size of it, the author. We can get other information here. We can go do view details. And we can see some more information such as what do we do upon delivery? We can enable, disable applications, restart the agent. We get a little information about the repositories, the size, etc. Let's just go right back to the beginning. Back to our issue. I want to know about this desktop. Why is it not sending the logs? Well, if I come in here, I can actually go and let's first, I just like this, view details here of the application agent. I can see its name, what operating system is running on it, and its host name, information like that. That's really useful. But let's go back to forwarders. And the last feature here, this is the game changer. This is the amazing piece. View effective configurations. And it's going to do exactly what it sounds like. It's going to go through and basically B-tools the system and give you back its information. So if I go look in my monitoring, here's the stanza for my inputs.conf, and that's its location. Here's its settings. This is all for the inputs. Let's simplify this. Inputs can be a lot. Let's look at our outputs. We see that I actually have more outputs than you think you do. You set up one output, you actually have a bunch more. And I'm going to see right here my issue. I'm sending my logs, my local outputs.conf is going to 192.168.1.117. That is not my IP address. So somehow we got messed up and we're pointing to the wrong machine. That's why my logs aren't coming in. Easy peasy solving it. I can also go look at my deployment client settings. I can see, yeah, that's why it's calling home. It got set correctly here, but we didn't get it in my outputs. And then just a little quick in your server conf settings. It's just a few. But is it any surprise it's a long effort when you log into these machines and try to look up all those configuration settings? I can also download the effective configurations so that I can search through them and do whatever I want. So this makes troubleshooting so much easier. I don't have to worry about SSHing, remoting into this universal forwarder. I can see all the changes right now. This is awesome. If you don't have this and you find that you're spending time troubleshooting, you're going to want this. In order to make it happen, I will put a little suspense. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to show you how to set this up in my next video on the features of Splunk 10. How to set up agent management, and get back these effective configurations.